Arsenal Fan TV, everybody's so disappointed today. I'm so angry, disappointed. I just can't find no positives today.
No, it's absolutely gutting, isn't it? And then the worst thing is everyone's saying about Gazidis, we've got £160 million in the bank. So if you put all the other 19 clubs together, we've got more money in our bank than every other single club has put together. And if we don't spend that money this year, we're going to have to pay corporate tax on that later this year. So we're going to get penalised for not spending money. Now, Ivan Gazidis earns £2.15 million a year. You can look that up. 4 years ago, he earned £667,000. So that's a 322% increase in 4 years on his salary. And we've gone down year on year. And he's getting paid all of this money. And he's got to realise, you can look up today and you can see all of these boxes. There was loads of boxes that were empty. Club levels were about 60 to 75% full, wasn't it? So you can see they're going to be losing money. They're going to start losing sponsorship deals. That's the rumour, that we're losing all this money with EA Sports, and it's just going to carry on. And Stan Kroenke's got to take a stance to Ivan Gazidis, and he's got to say, my shareholder value. Stan Kroenke, 1/5 of his entire wealth, he's worth $5 billion, 1/5 of his wealth is tied up in Arsenal Football Club. And if the value of the shares keep dropping, are going to start dropping because we're losing out on revenue and sponsorship because of Ivan Gazidis and his negligence, then Stan Kroenke's got to give him the boot and bring someone back in like David Dean, and that's it.
Listen, I ain't no money person. The guy who was speaking before you, he was an accountant. You sound like you know a lot about money and that. But surely, one thing I do know is there's a lot of money here. And one thing all these fans are asking is, it's just, why don't we spend any money? Why are we so reluctant to spend money at this club?
I don't know, it's an absolute disgrace, isn't it? We've got, as we say, 160 million. We can easily spend about 100 million of that, and we'll still have enough. We'll have 60 million left to pay off our, what we have to pay in our bonds each year, and what we have to pay to the season tickets holders, which bought bonds years ago. But we should be turning around. We're a big club. We're Arsenal Football Club. We can attract, maybe not the best now, but we can still attract some of the best. We should be turning around to Liverpool, get Ivan Gazidis on the phone, get him to take his belt off his expensive suit, pull his trousers down, and say to how much is it going to take to bring Luis Suarez to this football club? Because we are a bigger club than you.
I mean, you're on that, right? I've got a mate, he's a Liverpool fan, and I was, giving him a bit of jib about Suarez a couple of weeks ago.
Sure.
And he turned around to me and he said, look, listen, come on, Robbie, don't be stupid. Where are you going to get the money from to buy Suarez? And I'm thinking, like you guys are saying, we've got all these rich guys there. We spend so much money, £1,000 minimum season ticket, to buy a hamburger in there is like 7-8 quid. Yeah, sure. Why haven't we got? And why can't we buy these players? It is frustrating.
As you say, it might be because we haven't got a director of football anymore. We haven't got someone who's going to go out and actually make the purchases. We've got Ivan Gazidis flying all around the world. He's over in the Far East. That's fine. It was great that the club are doing these kind of things. It's great to be interacting with the fan bases over there. But he's a money man. He's there for commercial reasons. Him and Dick Law should be sat down at a table. They should have these players at the start of the season. They should know who they want to buy, and then that's all they should do all summer. They should go out and improve this team. Because at the end of the day, this is a business. We're a corporate business that float on the stock exchange. And if the value of our stock keeps falling because they're not buying players, then they should be accountable. Stan Kroenke should get these guys out of our club. Otherwise, it's time for Alicia Usmanov to come in and take Stan Kroenke's job if he can't do that as well.
What you saw there was the result of total incompetence by the board and the manager. And it couldn't have gone any worse. They've had 90 days to buy players. We've lost 5 players in 1 day. And due to their incompetence, there's a very good chance for all that hard work we did trying to get fourth, he could blow it Wednesday night. And I'll tell you something, one of them, if not both of them, have got to go. And I've got a message to Tim Payton and John Cross and all you media lovies, get off your arse and start saying it as it is. And a message to the board, either fucking shape up or get out, because you've let all the fans down. You should be ashamed of yourself, Gazidis.